Alright guys, we're back. I believe we left off and we're just mining out our rooms here. The first thing that I will do here though is remove this designation. I forgot to do that. So they're going to stop hauling dirt because that's a waste of time. And yeah, we're waiting on our forge to get built here. And our rooms to get mined out. And I'm going to make the other room area right here. So we'll go like this. Something like this. And now that we have a few rooms mined out here, I want to replace the floor, just one tile, because if you do the entire room, it raises your kingdom worth too high and then you get really strong monsters, and we don't want those yet. We want to keep our kingdom worth as low as possible. So we're just going to do the floor underneath where the bed is going to go, because you can't replace the floor if a bed is in that location. So I like to go ahead and just replace the floor where the beds will be. I want to check my stocks here because I'm going to need a little more birch, I think. Well, I got 50. That's pretty good. So we're going to keep letting him just do this. I think we're almost done with pine, yeah. We're going to queue up a few more beds. Alright, we can start putting some beds in here. Don't place the beds until the floor is already replaced. If you do it like this, it'll erase that job. So just wait until the floor is replaced and then place your beds. We'll do the same thing over here. My poor computer. Okay, so while that's going, our miners are pretty much done with what they need to do up there. I don't want to do a great haul yet. I could, but it's not that big of a deal. I want to look for more ore. I'm digging on -9 because I want a little more copper, and I think copper is a lot more plentiful up here. I will need to start making some torches, however. So we'll let that go. We'll come back up here and make a few torches. I'm not sure how much coal we have. 56, that's plenty. So I'll just make 5 or 6 torches. Our forge is done as well, so we can go ahead and start making some copper for our merchant. I think 6, well, 5 or 6. You should be good with 5 or 6. We're just gonna make 5 for right now. And if the market comes and it happens to have a lot of good stuff, we'll make some more so we can buy it all. But usually the first market guy doesn't have that much stuff. And I'm not going to designate the rooms. I can designate these 2 right here. But I don't... If you designate it before the jobs are done, it won't designate this spot. So we're just going to wait until all the beds are placed. And we'll designate as they get placed. So we're going to throw our 2 miners in here for right now, just so that they are as comfortable as possible. The rest of the guys don't really matter, at least not until their rooms are up. And let's start placing some torches. We'll start up here. Put one right here. I think they give about a 10 tile radius. I can't remember. Actually, I'm gonna wait until this one's placed here just so I can be sure of the radius. I don't want to throw too many torches down here. I want to be as efficient as possible. At least in the beginning, because I don't have a ton of resources. So there's our torch. We'll wait for him to get out of there, because... Alright. So as you can see, if we hit our toggle, all this red is where the monsters can spawn. And you can set this toggle in the options. I don't think it's set by default. It has to be set by you when you get into the game. But all these red squares are where monsters can spawn. So all this needs to be covered with torch. And as you can see, it's about a 12 tile radius, so we're gonna stick another torch right here in the corner. I believe that should take care of the rest of that. We're gonna put another torch there, a torch here, and we'll see what that does. So let's go back up. Whoa. Okay. Now, our wood saw. Oh, that's a stone cutter. Woods, a sawmill. Almost done with the pine, and then we'll start on the birch. And once the birch is going, we'll get the rest of these rooms taken care of. And that way everyone will have a nice place to sleep. Well, not nice, they've got dirt everywhere, but we'll take care of that. Let me just check my stocks again here. I know I have enough for jewelry already, but I want to get enough to start making bronze as well. So I need a little bit more of both. I want about 40 or 50 of each ore. So I need a good amount. And coal is always good. It saves you from having to use logs. Find some more tin. Now you do have a whole season before the monsters spawn, I'm almost positive, so as long as you get torches in there before the next season, you'll be fine. And we're starting on birch now, as you can see, so they should start replacing the floors in here. Well, in both of these. And I'm eventually going to build more rooms on top of these. They're going to be like towers, just coming up out of the mountain. So, and I do need cotton, more cotton, so I'm going to just forge this little bit right here. And get this little bit of fruit out of the way as well, since we do need a little bit of food still. Once our wheat starts coming in, you can build a kitchen and start making bread, but I like to save all of my wheat until I have a good supply of yaks for meat, and then I can just make sandwiches right away. And usually you'll have enough wheat to start making beer as well. So beer and sandwiches are like the top tier food. So that's what you want to aim for. And since wheat in the raw form doesn't add to your food, it's fine to just have a bunch of wheat. I think my other game I have, I don't know, like 1,000 wheat. And that'll allow you to just make beer and sandwiches constantly once you have enough meat. Once goblins start coming and things like that and wild animals, you'll have more access to sausages and stuff, meat. Forge is up. Yeah, we're making the bars. I just want to keep making copper. And after the copper, we're going to start making all of our tin. And after that, I don't want to queue up bronze yet because I still have one more workshop to build the armor, and so I want to make that out of copper. So we're just going to wait until we have 10 copper bars, and then after the armor is built, we'll start making bronze. If I start making bronze before the armor is built, he'll use all the copper for the bronze, and we'll have to make the armor out of bronze, and that's not ideal. You want to save your bronze for real armor. So let's keep mining this out here. I probably have plenty of coal. Oh, and some more copper, that's good. Let's get a few more torches in here. I pause a lot too, which is a good habit to have. I hope that this can cover. It should. If not, you can always move them around. But let's check our floors here. We're ready for some more beds. Just throw them all on the floors that are completed already. And we'll just check and see if we have, yeah, we have plenty of beds queued up. She should be working on planks, on birch. Yep. So that's good. I just want to check and see if we have enough cotton bolts. I think we do. Let's make a few more. I don't want to just throw it on repeat because we only have 9 gnomes, so I don't want to spread them too thin. I just want to make as much as I need. The only thing that I would really need a constant gnome for besides these 2 workshops here is the forge. because I need someone making bars constantly so that we can have enough to be ready for the second season. But I'm not going to make a dedicated profession. The starters will just switch off. Whoever's free will come make bars. Yeah. So we're just kind of waiting here. I guess the next major milestone would be the merchant coming on the 5th. So we have one more day for that, and then we'll have our market. So let's go ahead and make some jewelry here since we have some copper ready. Make sure you go to the second option here. If you make a necklace, it uses 2 bars. I'm not sure if they sell for more, but rings sell for enough. Rings sell for 250, so I just make rings. We'll make 5. That'll give us plenty of cash to spend at the market. Lots more copper, that's good. Let's go down here and keep working on tin. Like I said, I need about 40 of each. And luckily we hit a pretty good deposit of tin and copper, so that's good. And I think, let's see how much pine we have. I need to make sure that we have enough. We need one more workshop, the armorer, so 18 pine planks, that's good. That'll be enough for our armor and a couple torches. Let's check our stocks again here for the ore, just to make sure that we have enough. Need a little more. About 10 or 15 more of each would be nice. So hopefully these veins don't run out too much too soon. I don't think that they will. And I think we have plenty of copper. Or I'm sorry, not copper, but coal. Sorry, I like checking my stocks a lot. It just 72 coal is more than enough. And after we get 10 copper bars, actually we can just queue it up right now, but after we get the 10 bars, they'll build this armor. And once the armor is built, we'll just start working on bronze and making some bronze armor. We're going to designate a stockpile right behind here for bars. And I actually want to make this a little bit lower priority. As you can see, our stone blocks are full, but that's fine because we're not really using any right now. And this stone shop guy will just go and haul, which is fine. I can live with that. We're going to put some more beds now as well. And we'll get the rest of these rooms designated. If you don't have the rooms designated, like you can see this guy right here, they will just go to an empty room and sleep if you don't have any designated. So I'm gonna find out who this is, and we're just gonna make this his room. And that looks like that's it so far. We'll wait till we have some more beds placed. I'm not sure why nobody is doing this. I guess the wood shop wants to do all the birch first, unless we don't have enough birch. We probably don't have enough birch to even make a bed, so that's fine. We'll just let them keep doing it, slowly but surely. And actually, well, we'll keep getting a little bit of ore here until just finish doing this. Mine all that out. This right here, and this. After we have enough ore, which should be pretty soon, I'm gonna start going around the map and kind of securing the edges. I don't like playing that way, but it's the safest. It's easy if you just funnel them in. What I'm gonna do is funnel all the enemies through this valley right here. I'll show you how to do that. But we need our miners for that, and I want them to finish here first. What I will do, since we do have a couple extra pine, I'm gonna make just one storage, and we're gonna put it in the ore stockpile. Just because we have so much ore and they're starting to stock it right now, that it'll be good. It'll be able to hold more than 6, since this guy is gonna be going non-stop pretty much. Hopefully. Crate should be getting made and moved over. And then once we have 10 copper bars, yeah, we got about half now. Put another bed here. Looks like all the floor is done finally, so they can start making beds now. I'm going to get a little more coal. I think I need some. Well, I probably don't need some, but it's never hurts. So I'm gonna double check on our ore count after I queue up this here. And we'll take a look at where we stand as far as ore. So I got plenty of tin. I'm gonna stop doing tin now. I want to focus on copper. I mean, I pretty much need a bunch of copper because we're using 10 bars for this armory or armor. So that's gonna basically wipe us out on copper. I have enough tin, so we need to find mucho copper. Like I said, copper's a little bit easier once enemies start coming and you can just farm the copper off of them. But for right now, we do need a little bit for at least one set of armor. Two sets would be superb, but one set is good enough. And now I want to just check and see if we have, so we have a little red square here. This torch doesn't quite make it back into there. We'll have to put another torch in there. Damn, we have a square right here, so I'm going to build another torch and remove this other torch here. And we'll set up, even though we don't have any right now, but we'll build some in a second. Set up a few more torches, one here. Actually, we'll put it like right here. And then hopefully it can cover this entire area. That's just coal. Yeah, we still need a bunch of torches down here, obviously, but we'll go make some more. I do need some more pine, however, so I will take this right here. We'll take this little cord of trees, and that'll be enough for right now. I don't want to go too overboard. So a few more bars left and we can get that armory up. Double check our planks here. So we have enough. We could build one more crate and still have enough for the armory, but I think I'm going to use that to make torches since we need some. And we have plenty of coal. So 4 torches, it'll leave me 10 pine. Enough to build this workshop. I mean, we do have more pine here, but since he is cutting pine, this dude is going to switch back to pine now, but I don't want him to because I want him to keep making beds. So he's going to use all of our birch, and then he'll go back to pine. Let's keep looking for copper. I don't think there's any copper down here. Nope. Now it's the 5th day, almost sunrise. Our merchant should be coming pretty soon. And we can check what he has. If he has a lot of good stuff, we do have an extra gem and some that we can mine real quick and make some more jewelry, but I think 5 rings will be enough. And it doesn't, if you make them out of tin, it doesn't sell for any more than copper, so I just prefer to make it out of copper. If tin sold for more, I'd probably make it out of tin, but it doesn't matter. So copper it is. Let's see how the bed situation is going. If we have any new rooms that we can designate, we do have a couple. Let's find out who this is that just went to sleep. We'll just give that room to him. And we'll do this room. And that's all we have so far. So slowly but surely, the beds are getting built and moved in. I'm not sure. Oh, our stalkers are still doing the stone here. I could suspend it and have them start bringing in other things like logs, coal, and ore, but this is pretty close to being filled up right now, so we're just gonna leave it alone. And let's see, what are our miners doing? So our miners are not busy right now, so we are going to work on securing the border. So I want to come around the map and remove the ramps except for the outside, whatever, couple of tiles. It doesn't matter how many tiles you leave. I like to leave 2 tiles. So I just come around the bottom layer of hills, and we're gonna remove ramps. I'm gonna leave a couple ramps here just so they can get up and down to get these trees. But you wanna make sure that you remove that, or put a guard post there or something if you decide to leave it open. So we're coming around here. I'm gonna leave these ramps here at the front because I'm gonna do something different with that. I'll show you guys. Yeah, just keep going around. So like that, and then actually we'll come down, that way you can just highlight the whole thing. So we're just moving the ramps, we're following all the hills all the way around the map. It goes quick, it's just dirt, so they can mine it pretty fast. But we're gonna leave it like so. We'll leave this one since that's just a stupid little hill. Yeah, this game does not like me recording apparently. It's very laggy, I'm sorry about that. So, almost done here. And we're leaving the two tiles all the way around the edge here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, you know, 1, 2, 1, 2. And this is so that if enemies do spawn up here on hills, they can get down and around. But when you remove the ramps here, it obviously lessens their available path route. So once this is done, which it looks like it pretty much is, I'm going to have, well, I want all the monsters to come down through this valley here. So what that means is I have to block these off. So we need to get rid of these trees. So we need to get rid of these trees here. Just that, and we can cancel these. Get rid of these trees here for a wall, which we can actually build. Well, I thought we could build this one right here, but we have to take this tree out. And we're not going to put a wall here because this is where I want the enemies to come through. We will have to build a wall right here though. There's no ramps right there? Wow. Okay. So let's just do a little line here all the way through. And we're gonna start building our wall. It's gonna go just like this. And I will actually have to remove the ramps off of this little hill. So, there we go. This might take a little while because this tree chopper has a little bit to do here still. And then he'll come back and start clearing the area for the walls. And we have a builder coming over here. Start building our wall. The armory is finally getting built, which is good. I'm gonna double check our ore again here. I'm gonna need more copper. More copper. I really didn't want to dig this much of an area, but what can you do? I need copper, so it is what it is. That's why you can see it's important to stay on top of your lighting area, because if you wait, you'll get bombarded. It's just easier to light as you go. I'm kind of behind right now on the torches, but it's not a big deal. We're only halfway through the first season, so our market is here. He got here, we're a little late, sorry. But let's check what he has. Hopefully he has some good stuff for us. So he has a couple female yaks. I would rather have male yaks, but females are fine. Male yaks, obviously they'll breed faster, but putting one male in a pen full of females is just as good. So I want all of his copper. He doesn't have much tin, which is fine. We have a lot of tin, but this will really help with the ore. We can pretty much start making bronze almost right away. Silver ore, wow, 15 of them. That is a bunch. Malachite, don't really care about it. I mean, you can buy it if you want to make like weapons and stuff out of it. It's no better than copper. I usually just use the weapons that the goblins drop. So let's keep looking here. I want his wheat seeds just to help our wheat farm here, give a little boost to it. I also think that I'm going to I need food, but I don't think I'm gonna buy anything. Yeah, we will. We'll just buy like 45 apples. Just enough to bring us to 750 here, so we can give him 3 rings and send him on his way. So we bought, yeah, we bought all the important stuff. You can buy the alpacas and stuff, but whatever. I just stick with yaks for a while. Now these yaks won't get herded. I don't think they will. Not for a while, because we don't have a dedicated rancher. So what I'm gonna do is just set someone to the rancher profession real quick. So we have this is miner, woodcutter, farmer. This guy was the original rancher, I believe. So we're gonna set him to rancher. Hopefully he's not sleeping. No, he's building a wall. So he'll come here and he'll herd these yaks, and hopefully when he's done building that wall, and it looks like we have another room ready for Igor. So we're just gonna give this room to him. Do we have any others? No. Boy, they're kind of taking a while building that, but that's fine. Same with this here. Let's see how much birch we have left. Not a lot. And we have plenty of pine, almost 100 pines, so we're gonna be set for a long time on pine. I mean, all we have to really build after this is maybe a kitchen, a distillery, and the rest can be used for just storage and torches. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. And as you can see, they're starting to stock the logs here. I think our stone isn't full yet, but I don't think we even have Oh yeah, we do have quite a bit to gather still. And our miners, let's see how our miners are doing. So they're making their way. Wow, actually they've done, yeah, so she's going strong. They're about to finish actually, which is really good. So we're gonna keep queuing up our walls around the border. Like I said, it's kind of cheap to play like this, but it ensures that your enemies behave like you expect them to behave. Like we want to funnel all of our enemies. I'm not sure. Oh, I need a forage right there. Of course. Always be in the way. We're gonna leave this open here. Like I said, we're gonna have all the enemies coming down through here. We will need a wall here. Oh yeah, there's something there I gotta forage too, I bet. Yawn. So we'll get this wall. Let's check on this down here. That's fine. Yeah, until we get our second batch of gnomes, things will take a little while to get completed because we're stretching our gnomes pretty thin. So let's finish doing the rest of these rooms. And as you can see, I made way more than 9 rooms. And this is because once our second batch of gnomes hits, I want them to have rooms right away. Just so I don't even have to deal with it. So I usually make, oh, we can get rid of that. I usually make enough rooms for the first batch and the second batch. Your starting gnomes and the second batch. And if your kingdom worth stays pretty low, you won't get a bunch of gnomes. And you don't need a lot either. As you can see, our worth is only 3,000. So if we can keep it below 5,000 for the first season, we'll only get about 8 or 9 gnomes, and that's more than enough. Let's see how our miners are doing. They should be done pretty much. They're probably back in downstairs now, yeah. After they're done with that, I think we're going to, yeah, we'll work on this entrance right here. So we're gonna do some stairs up. Actually, I take that back. We're gonna remove these ramps. I know I said we weren't gonna, but we're gonna build some stairs here. Right there and right there. And I also want to remove the ramps next to here. And we're gonna build walls right here. We'll just put a couple blocks there as well. I believe everyone has a room. Let me just double check. Alright, everyone's got a room. Birch beds. Alright, not too shabby. Got a couple beds here left to place. I don't think we have enough birch to even make those beds right now, but cutting a little more birch later won't be a big deal. I want to focus on pine. Let's see what we're doing here. Copper and tin. It's excellent, excellent, excellent. I just wish someone would get on it and start making it. finish up this wall here. I'm not sure if they've... No, they still have to forage. And goblins and stuff, if you didn't know, they all spawn on the edge of the map, so I don't gotta worry about anything in here. None of this. Except for wildlife, but I think even wildlife spawns on the edge, but I'm not entirely sure. But wildlife won't be an issue once we have a military gnome. Unless it's a bear. Bears are scary. So the reason this isn't getting done right now is because we have so much queued up here, like building and foraging. It's gonna have to get completed before they start making bars again, but that's fine, it's almost done. Just need to finish up these walls here. I'm letting the miners just stock for right now. We have plenty of ore, plenty of coal. If worse comes to worse, we can build a furnace and make some more coal. But I think we have plenty showing down in the mine. I can just mine some out real quick if I have to. Coal there, here. So we're fine. But yeah, after you get your ore from the market, the next thing you want to focus on is just getting bronze. I could start making bronze now, well, once they start working on this workshop, but I'm gonna make all the copper and tin I have first, well, a majority of it, so I can just make bronze non-stop and have the armorer make armor out of bronze. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of wait here, let all of our gnomes catch up with the big workload that I just gave them. Just double check here. Still building slowly but surely. We only have 2 gnomes building, but that's fine. Like I said, we're stretched kind of thin right now until we get our second batch. Our wood stock must be full. I kind of wanted them to get the rest of this off of here because I want to get these ramps out of the way. But we have a couple days left. I'll make some more storage in this log area. Also make some more torches. Whoops, pine. And we'll make a few crates. Just 2. And we'll put 1 in the logs. And 1 more in the ore area. You just want to secure your entrances, make sure that no enemies can come like from the top here down into your base. That would be really bad news. So they're starting to build here, which is good. I'm not going to put any flooring on here because I don't want enemies to walk out here onto the wall. So if I leave this just like it is, they can't walk on it. What I will do is build this up one more high though. Like so. Come back down here and check and see if they're forged out yet. They are. So we'll finish up these walls. Let's zoom out. Sorry, I don't like when my game skips. It doesn't skip unless I'm recording, so I apologize. I'm trying to like compress videos and upload videos at the same time, so my computer's working kind of hard right now. I just want to see how much birch we have. I don't think we have any, but we have enough for one more bed, but we're going to hold off since we have our gnomes taken care of for right now. I'll worry about getting the rest of the rooms squared away when it gets closer to the end of the season. And I'm surprised I haven't seen any wildlife yet. I'm not sure if they spawned in the first season. I thought that they did, but apparently we have no visitors yet, which is good. I'm not complaining. So yeah, our gnomes are... I don't think any gnome can build. Oh yeah, they can. Just turn green. That's good. I didn't think a gnome could get up there, but they can because of the stairs. So that's good. Now our entrance is secure. The only way in and out is right here through our main entrances. That's great. They can't come down off of these hills anywhere except for right here, but we're going to remove those ramps hopefully pretty soon. After they get all this wood. I might even need one more crate. We'll make a couple actually. And I want to think about getting a kitchen and a distillery. Sorry. Yeah, a kitchen and a distillery, obviously for food and drink. We're still doing fine on food and drink for right now. Like I said, they don't eat a lot, they don't drink a lot when it's just 9 gnomes, so I try to keep it as low as possible. Not that it matters, but the lower it is, the less chance it'll run out of control and you'll avoid mants for as long as possible. Mants are like the god tier enemy. They're pretty hard to kill unless you have well equipped gnomes, which we will have, hopefully. Let's check our forge here. Someone's starting to do the bars again, which is awesome. I want to check and see what our count is. Apparently we have no bars of any type. But yeah, soon that will change. Our wheat is starting to come in as well. And like I said, it's always good to get a head start on wheat. It doesn't add to the food until you make it into bread or beer. So that's fine. And I think we're going to put our kitchen. I kind of wanted the kitchen on the ground floor here, but there's not a whole lot of room. Because I wanted the kitchen just to be able to come out, grab a yak, and go back in. I might put the kitchen right here, but it's kind of cramped. I'm probably going to put the kitchen and stuff right here. Maybe put the Great Hall right here. I should probably think about doing that pretty quickly. I don't think anybody's idling right now, but I'm gonna, yeah, they're all stocking and crafting, so that's fine. I'm gonna let all the gnomes just catch up on stocking everything up and getting everything ready for the end of the season so that we can wall the rest of the way off. And I believe our perimeter is pretty much set up right now. All the walls are done. So the only way into our area is through this valley here. And we'll have to come right down here, and yeah. So we're going to set up our military right in here when that time comes. Oh, and actually I'm going to, I never did change him back, so we're going to put him back to a starter. Just so he can do everything. I have one more crate that I could place, but I think we're fine for right now. I'm going to start placing some more torches. Put one there. Put one here. I think we're just gonna mine this out so that this torch here will cover this little corner here. And we're gonna come down here and start putting torches as well. Put one here. We'll just stick one right here in the middle of the room. And we'll just start at the extremities and work our way back to the stairs. I could extend the stockpile all the way back here, but as you can see, it's pretty empty right now, so it's not a big deal. I will eventually extend it back here. But yeah, I actually didn't even really need this overflow, but it's good to have just in case. So we have our first yak born. I'm not sure if someone's going to go and herd him right away. It doesn't, yeah, they will. And hopefully that was a male that was born. We need some more males. So if we go to pasture here, we can take a look and see how many. We have 2 males and 3 females. That's good. And poor guys are skipping all around. I think I'm going to end this video here, since yeah, computer's not liking this or something. But yeah, we're gonna end the video here. Wow. Yeah, so we'll pick it up next video. I'll try to figure out why I'm lagging. It's just my computer working overtime right now, trying to compress all these videos and stuff. So we'll pick it up. Thanks for watching.